Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
What's wrong with your camera, my dear?
Uh, yes.
It's uh it's yellow green.
Yes.
Is there something wrong with your camera?
Yeah, maybe.
And
Hello?
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a problem with your camera, my dear?
Yes.
Yes, because uh it's kind of bright.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, how are you, Anne?
Actually, it's no more day. I have
Mm-hmm.
nothing. I have
Could you
not.
speak louder, my dear? I cannot hear you well.
I have. I don't have any special thing today.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How old are you, Anne?
More. I'm more than 21 years old.
I'm sorry?
I'm 21 years old.
You're 21 years old. Okay. Anyway, I think that you already prepared for an article.
Yes,
Yes. Can you speak louder, dear? I cannot hear you well.
that's an okay.
A little bit, please.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
Okay. So the article is No Teaching of English in Iran Primary Schools. Is that right?
yes. Hold on. Before we start to study this article, could you
Mm-hmm.
give me some few minutes to say that I ask you something?
I will give you some minutes to ask me about something?
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Actually, I I want to I want you to ask.
I'm sorry, dear.
I want you to ask.
Uh-huh.
Want you to
Okay, so
hello?
you want me to ask you something.
Yes. Ask. Please wait after. Please wait after my speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, and then please after my speaking, my
Mm-hmm.
after I speak, after
Mm-hmm.
I finish my speak, and please give
Mm-hmm.
me grammar corrections
Okay.
because nowadays I dictated
Mm-hmm.
my recording pile so
Okay.
in classes in my classes.
Mm-hmm.
That time I feel very awful because my
Mm-hmm.
sentence have
Mm-hmm.
lots of grammar mistakes and
Okay.
my sentence was not com- complete.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to correct my sentence,
Mm-hmm.
especially grammar part,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
please correct my sentence after my speak, and then
Okay.
and then please
Mm-hmm.
write down it feedback both.
Okay.
And another one, I have another
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
please give me a more opportunity to speak out because I ask you to few questions
Mhm.
to gather my speaking. Uh,
Mhm.
it means like, let me speak more detailed and
Mhm.
more complete.
Okay.
That's all.
Mhm. That's
That's
all?
it. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Anyway, so like what you said, after you speak, all right, just let me know when you're done speaking so that I can correct you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, do you have any more concerns? And
Yes, and please speak slowly.
okay, sure, no problem. Just let me know if I
Yep.
speak too fast. Just tell me, teacher, could you please speak slowly?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. So, can we start our lesson now?
Yes.
All right. Have you read the article N?
Yeah, of course. I already read the article.
Okay. So, why is it that there will be no teaching of English in Iran, especially in primary schools?
Teacher, please, could you speak slowly?
Okay. Why there will be no teaching of English in Iran in primary schools?
Because the government think the
Mhm.
some the Iran children and the young adults and youth,
Mhm.
it will be fast to learn about the other countries' language or culture if
Mhm.
uh, if they start only learn about the other countries, the language and
Mhm. Mhm.
culture, especially
Okay.
English.
Mhm. Okay. Finish?
Yes,
All right. So for this one, my dear, could you pronounce the word children?
children,
Children.
children.
Yes, not children. Okay. And for your sentence, okay, you will say if they start early to learn other language, not learn, early learn.
Uh, if they start early to learn
To
other
learn other
languages.
language. Yes, much better. Not
Okay,
early learn, okay?
okay.
Okay, very good. Can you tell me who is the leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei?
He is the concern of over the teaching of language, English language.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay. And what is his opinion about this?
Uh, it is in danger. He think it is dangerous. It is
Mhm.
the learning English language is
Mhm.
dangerous of invasion,
Okay, cultural invasion.
cultural invasion.
Uh-huh.
It means
Okay.
like the invasion means like the young adult and youth
Mhm.
and children
Mhm.
learn
Children.
children
Uh-huh.
learn other countries languages and cultures,
Mhm.
and uh then uh, uh, I think he just concerned they
Mhm.
they have more interesting to the other countries thing
Mm-hmm. Okay.
than their own countries, like Iran.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay. All right. Very good. And for your sentence errors again, you said a while ago, he think it is dangerous. All right. Since we are talking about he and him, it should be thinks, my dear. He thinks.
He thinks.
Yes, although it is a minor grammar correction, but just to be mindful of. All right. He thinks it is dangerous. All right. And the last one you said, I think he just concerned they have more interest to the other country's thing. Okay? You can say, I think he is just concerned about,
Think he just concerned about.
okay? Or you can also say, I think he is just concerned,
Please speak slowly.
okay? I think he is just concerned about other countries' culture.
Think he's just concerned about other countries' cultures.
Yes. Or you
Okay.
can also say, I think he is interested in other countries' culture. Okay?
Oh, actually, it's not my sentence what I'm said.
Okay, this is what you said a while ago, my dear.
The
I think
he
he's just
he
concerned.
is a leader. The Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, and he is called as him, and them, they or they is the called as the children and young adult and youth. So he concerned about they they has have more interest in the other countries languages and cultures
Mm,
than their own cultures.
okay. Ah, he is concerned. Okay, because I misunderstood what you said. Okay, so you mean that Ali Khamenei is concerned or oppose?
Yes,
Okay, he is opposed.
he is opposed.
He is opposed to the foreign culture or for the promotion of foreign culture in his country, especially among children and young adults and the youth. Okay,
Okay.
because he wants he or because he is more concerned on their culture.
Undercoach.
Yes,
I think he
because
just
in Iran,
concerned
mhm,
they have more interest to the other country things.
this is what you said a while ago, dear. I think he is just concerned. That's why I said that I think he's interested in other countries' culture. That's why I correct it that way because you said like this. But I think what you mean is he is opposing the promotion of foreign culture or other culture, other countries' culture.
He's
Okay.
opposing the promotion of Virgin culture or other countries' culture.
Okay. In
Yes,
his country. Okay. Especially among children, young adults, and youth. Right?
yes. In his country, especially among children, young and youth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay,
Do you have any questions, Anne?
none.
Okay. In Korea, you are also studying English, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Do
So
you
in
think?
Korea, well, the government uh,
Mm-hmm.
is. I think the government is more support,
Mm-hmm.
support, support us that we start to learn English earlier
Mm-hmm.
because I think the Koreans think the English is more
Mm-hmm.
important in around the world,
Mm-hmm.
uh, especially the in
Mm-hmm.
particularly in the American and
Mm-hmm.
countries, the relationship of the country, relationship
Mm-hmm.
of the American and Korea is very close.
Mm-hmm.
So there
Mm-hmm.
are lots of things lots of things to related things.
Mm-hmm.
So um, so we have more uh, time or opportunity to using English. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we need we, we need learning English
Mm-hmm.
in the future.
Okay, so you agree that
Yes.
you should study English.
Yeah.
Okay. What if your current president will ban studying English in your country?
Pardon.
What if your current president will ban studying English? What
Your
if he will be the same as Ayatollah Ali Khamenei? He will ban English too in your country. What will you
mm,
do?
no, my current leader is no. They
Mm-hmm.
he didn't ban it to learning English. He
What if, my
spurred.
dear?
Uh,
Yes, what if?
but if
Yes.
yes, so mm, it is your question about what if my currency reader ban learning English,
Mm-hmm.
then how could I do? It is the question.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Uh, mm, actually, I didn't. I haven't thought about this question before.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, I think in the around the world, we it is. I
Mm-hmm.
think the English is a common language in the world. So
Mm-hmm.
I think the learning English is most important thing to
Mhm.
live in the world. But if my
Okay.
government ban to learn a English in ch children,
Mhm. Mhm.
but I think I have to I proceed the learn English in myself. I
Okay.
think
By myself.
by
I will
myself.
continue or proceed learning English by myself.
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's good. Okay. Do you like learning English, Anne?
Mm, sometimes when I feel my learning English is my speaking English is I feel more proceed to have a improving. I can feel the interesting to learn English, but if
Mhm.
I had a hard time to
Mhm.
improving my English, it is
Mhm.
that time actually I don't have any interest. There is no. It is hard to keep on English, to study
Okay.
English.
Do you think English is a difficult language to learn, Anne?
Actually, I think the kind of the language it is especially need to memorize.
Mhm.
But actually, I'm not really like to. I don't really like to memorize.
Mhm.
So, so I just practice and practice and just more and more repeat it.
Mhm. Okay. Well, how often do you practice your English?
Nowadays, I take one or two classes every
Mhm.
day.
Mhm.
Then that time, before I take classes, I have to
Mhm.
preview, then
Review. Mhm.
preview, and then
Mhm.
after the classes, after the
Mhm.
classes, I have
Mhm.
to. I have also to review the contents of the classes.
Okay. So you practice every day or every time, right?
Yes,
Yes. And one more thing, my dear, for the correction, I want you to pronounce this word nowadays with S.
nowadays.
Yes, not nowadays. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
I don't have any question.
Okay. You said that, okay, this is the most common question. Why are you learning English, and
Because I want to communicate with foreign people well.
mm-hmm. Or with foreigners, you can say.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
because
That's it?
because because I had experienced it to communicate with foreigners.
Mhm.
At the time, I wanted to um, make a relationship and friendship with the foreigners,
Mhm.
but it is very difficult to uh, when I have a when I don't communicate well with her with the foreigner.
Mhm.
It's not it we we don't we didn't spend time happily. Because it's a big problem to communicate
Mhm.
uh, with
Okay.
the foreigner.
All right. Or I think what you mean, my dear, is if you cannot, okay, if I cannot communicate well with foreigners, it makes me sad,
It makes me unhappy. I think,
unhappy.
and
Okay.
I mean, the time is not happy. It's not fun.
Mhm. Yes, unhappy.
Okay,
Okay. Or you can also say sad. That is the simple term for it. Unhappy, sad, or if you want to, you can also use devastating. Okay.
devastating,
Devastating. Yes.
devastating. Okay,
Okay. They are just the same. Okay.
okay.
All right. Okay. So, can you tell me, okay, what is your favorite way to practice your English?
Mm,
You said you've been practicing, right?
yeah, I just say that about my favorite way to learn English. Actually, it is the sure thing. I don't like to memorize anything, memorize anything. Mm, so I just
So, what do you do?
so I repeat it and repeat it. The
You
and
repeat
more
it and
practice
repeat it.
English. So every day use I just every day I just practice more English, and then when I during my classes I I try to speak with the praise of what
Mm,
that I learned today's word.
okay, so which means you repeat listening, or you repeat saying, or you repeat speaking.
Repeat speaking.
Okay, that's why you want me to correct your grammar.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for that, and thank you for answering my questions. Okay. I have a tip for you. Okay.
Okay.
Although repetition is good, but at the same time, you must also enhance your vocabularies. Okay?
Okay.
So in this way, you can able to express more
Yeah, I
yourself,
know.
right? Yeah, so it's not only about repetition, okay? It can be your reading too, and also practice by speaking and also listening. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So I think that's the end of our class. You have any concerns or questions about the class, Anne?
Actually, I want you to comment or
Mhm.
my correct grammar correction. Just
Mhm.
write down in my feedback box detail.
Mhm. Okay.
That's all. It
Sure,
is
no
my
problem.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's all.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. You are good, Anne. Just keep on practicing, and I think you will be better in no time. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Have a good day, Anne.
Okay. Bye bye.